Look at your hands. Look at the room around you. To your senses, this world feels solid, absolute, unyielding. But you are here because you have felt the glitch. You have felt the moments where reality seemed to bend to your mood, or where a recurring thought suddenly materialized in the physical world. You aren't imagining it. The most profound discovery in modern physics is not that the universe is complex. It is that the universe is incomplete without you. You are not a passenger in this reality. You are the protagonist. You are the witness. The very act of you watching this moment is what keeps the world from dissolving back into a sea of infinite possibilities. You were led here because you are ready to stop being the victim of your circumstances and start being the architect of the collapse. In the realm of the very small, the quantum level, matter does not exist as things. It exists as waves of probability. A particle can be in 1,000 places at once until a conscious mind looks at it. This is the observer effect. The moment you look, the wave collapses into a solid point. But here is the problem. Most people are observing their lives unconsciously. They are looking at their debt, their loneliness, and their failures. And by doing so, they are collapsing those exact same struggles into their tomorrow. They are trapped in a feedback loop of their own making. Today, we are going to break that loop. Drawing from the deep mechanics of quantum reality, we will explore the 3 fundamental shifts required to command the quantum field. By the end of this journey, you will understand that reality is not something that happens to you. It is something that responds to you. To command the quantum field, you must first understand what you are doing wrong. In the famous double-slit experiment, scientists discovered that light behaves like a wave until it is observed. Then it behaves like a particle. Think of your future as a wave of infinite versions of you. There is a version of you that is wealthy, a version that is healed, and a version that remains exactly where you are. All of these exist simultaneously in the quantum field as probabilities. Why then do you keep waking up to the same reality? Because your expectation is the measurement tool. Our consciousness is a persistent observer. If you wake up and immediately check your phone to confirm your stress, or look at your bank account to confirm your lack, you are measuring the old reality. The quantum field has no choice but to obey. It collapses the wave into the particle of lack because that is where your observation is fixed. To manifest is not to create something new. It is to stop collapsing the things you no longer want. It is the art of shifting your gaze. The first shift is the most difficult for the logical mind. You must learn to look away. In quantum physics, when we aren't looking at a particle, it returns to a state of superposition. It becomes fluid again. This is what we call the void. If you want to change a specific area of your life, you must first withdraw your obsessive observation of its current state. Psychologically, this is the movement from the analytical mind to the quantum mind. When you are in your analytical mind, you are focused on the how, the when, and the where. You are measuring the gap between where you are and where you want to be. But the quantum field doesn't respond to want. Wanting is an observation of not having. To command the field, you must enter the state of the no thing. Through deep stillness, you must disconnect from your 5 senses. When you cease to be a body, a name, or a history, you become a pure observer. In this void state, the quantum field becomes highly malleable. Here, you are no longer observing a fixed past. You are hovering over infinite futures. Once you are in the void, how do you select the specific particle of reality you desire? This is where mechanics meet the psychology of resonance. The quantum field does not respond to your words. It responds to your vibrational signature. Imagine the quantum field as a vast ocean of radio waves. To hear a specific station, you must tune your receiver to that exact frequency. You cannot listen to one station while your dial is set to another. Most people try to manifest by begging the universe, but begging carries the frequency of lack. You are observing the absence of your desire. Instead, you must practice quantum coherence. This is the alignment of a clear intention with an elevated emotion. The thought acts as the electrical charge that sends the signal out into the field. The feeling acts as the magnetic charge that draws the experience back to you. When you feel the gratitude of the manifestation before it happens, you are performing a quantum observation. You are telling the field, this reality is already measured. It is already solid. The field has no choice but to align the physical world with the internal observation. This isn't magic. It is a mathematical necessity of the observer effect. The final shift is where most seekers fail. They perform a beautiful meditation. They feel the wealth or the love, and then they open their eyes and look at their old room, their old car, and their old problems. The moment they react to the old reality with disappointment, they recollapse the old timeline. They have measured the old world back into existence. Matter is denser than thought. It takes time for the quantum collapse to crystallize into the physical world. Your job during this lag time is to be a persistent observer. You must become immune to the evidence of your senses. If your bank account says 0, but your quantum observation is abundance, you must hold the observation of abundance more firmly than the observation of the screen. This is what the ancients called faith, but science calls it the Zeno effect. In quantum physics, the quantum Zeno effect describes how frequent observation can freeze a system in a certain state. If you persistently observe your new identity, if you walk, talk, and breathe as the person who already has what they desire, you freeze the quantum field into that new configuration. You become a fixed point in the turning world. Eventually, the physical matter has no choice but to reorganize itself to match the persistent observer. You are not a victim of a random, chaotic universe. You are the lens through which the universe experiences itself. Reality is not what you think, it is what you perceive. The wall between in here and out there is an illusion. Your mind is the laboratory, and your focus is the experiment. If you find yourself in a reality you do not love, stop trying to change the matter. You cannot change the reflection in the mirror by smashing the glass. You must change the face of the one who looks into it. Shift your gaze, withdraw your attention from what is, and place it firmly on what must be. The quantum field is waiting for your command. What will you choose to observe today? If this exploration of the quantum mind resonated with you, subscribe to Sanctum. We dive deep into the mechanics of the soul and the science of the unseen. For those ready to take the next step, leave a comment below with the phrase, "I am the observer." Declare your intent to the field. And if you want to understand more about how your mind shapes the physical world, watch our next video on the psychology of the void. The reality you want is already here. It's just waiting for you to see it.